Hey everyone, Vaporterra here. So I already made my group stage predictions for the FIFA World Cup of 2014. So now for the knockout stage. So in case you haven't seen the video, but I recommend that you do see the group stage prediction videos. I predicted Brazil and Mexico advance from Group A. I'll list the team that finishes in first. So Brazil first, Mexico second. And then Spain and Chile for Group B. Colombia and Ivory Coast, or Cote d'Ivoire, for Group C, Italy and Uruguay for Group D, France and Switzerland for Group E, Argentina and Nigeria for Group F, Germany and the USA, I swear I'm not crazy, I predicted USA for Group G, and Group H, Belgium and Russia. So, let's see what happens in the knockout stage according to my predictions. First up, we got Brazil versus Chile. Chile, unfortunately, ended up in the same matchup that sent them home in South Africa 4 years ago. And even though Chile have improved, Brazil are still a very strong team and will knock them out again. Colombia versus Uruguay. These two teams are very evenly matched. It all depends on which star strikers take their chances. Will it be Colombia's offensive weapons, such as Jackson Martinez, or will it be Uruguay's offensive weapons, including Luis Suarez? This is one stubborn Uruguayan team that make life hell for their opponents, as they did in the FIFA Confederations Cup and in the World Cup. Sorry, Ghana. I think Uruguay will be able to advance at the expense of Colombia. For France versus Nigeria, this will be a big test for the French. They're only slight favorites. Nigeria is still a really good team, and an upset could be on the cards. Nigeria are physical and they are fast. However, this French team, I think, has too much talent for the Nigerians, and they will advance to the quarterfinals instead of Nigeria. Germany versus Russia. Russia's a decent team. I respect them. They've got some good players. But Germany is a much better team. Not much to discuss. Germany's got to advance against Russia. It would be a very big surprise if they didn't in that scenario. Spain versus Mexico. Well, it looks like Mexico's bound to continue their top 16 records at the World Cup. Spain will be dethroned in this World Cup, but it's gotta be at the hands of a team better than Mexico. Italy versus Cote d'Ivoire. Cote d'Ivoire's hopes of upsetting the Italians will be hinged on Didier Drogba and the Toure brothers to help Cote d'Ivoire become the fourth African team to reach the quarterfinals in the World Cup. But Italy has other plans. They're looking to make another deep run, and they'll be able to take out Cote d'Ivoire along the way. Argentina versus Switzerland. Switzerland will definitely make Argentina work for their win, but if player for player, Switzerland only has the advantage in the goalkeeper position. Diego Bonaglia won't be able to keep everything out that Lionel Messi and Sergio Aguero and the rest dish out, and the Argentines will move ahead. And the last round of 16 matchup is Belgium versus the United States. Let's get real now, as much as I don't want to. I mean, what USA fan wouldn't want them to win the World Cup? But obviously that's just not a realistic possibility for us just yet. And against Belgium, a very good team. I see this being the end of the road for the USA, but they won't go down without a hell of a fight. And if USA lose to Belgium in the round 16, I still think that's a good run for the World Cup, especially since we should have been knocked out in the group stage. Alright, quarterfinals. Brazil versus Uruguay. This is a matchup Brazilian fans want to avoid. Uruguay to Brazil is Ghana to the US. The biggest reminder of our World Cup disappointments. However, I don't think the Brazilians have anything to fear this time. It'll be a tense encounter, a close match, but I think the Brazilians will be able to come out on top and reach the semifinals for the first time since 2002. France versus Germany. In before World War II, as mentioned. Anyway, it'll be a great game to be sure, with lots of quality players. Germany will win, but France will leave the World Cup impressing their fans, especially with much improvement since their disappointing campaign 4 years ago in South Africa. Spain versus Italy. Okay, we talked about Ghana annoying USA, we talked about Uruguay annoying Brazil. Spain annoys the crap out of Italy. Italy got knocked out by Spain in the Euro 2008, Euro 2012, and the Confederations Cup in 2013. If USA and Brazil can get their revenge in this World Cup, I think Italy can too. Italy have proven they have what it takes to match up to Spain, but Italy's edge will be in their forward. Expect Mario Balotelli to be a difference maker in this match. It'll probably just take one moment of magic from this incredible striker, and that'll be enough to send the Italians through. if not something great from Andrea Pirlo, the architect. And the last quarterfinal matchup is Argentina versus Belgium. Both teams have talent galore, but Argentina have a bit more World Cup experience. Well, actually, Belgium had a lot of World Cup appearances, but I think Argentina had a little bit more. Anyway, I think Argentina is a bit more of an established side, so I think Argentina will be able to beat Belgium. But considering Belgium haven't been to a World Cup since 2002, haven't missed out on the previous ones, their fans would be delighted to see them get to the quarterfinals this year. So now for the semifinal matchup, Brazil versus Germany. A very big game, and it will definitely come down to the wire. However, Germany will take a stand, shock the hosts, and knock them out of the World Cup. Kinda wish this could have been the final, though. I think these two teams are the best two teams in the tournament. But that would mean either of these teams finishing in second in their groups, which I do not see happening. And the other semifinal match, I have Italy versus Argentina. It's going to be another big match, another close match. Probably we'll see a few goals. And South America will probably want a representative in the final, and I think Argentina will be just the team. They'll be able to take out the Italians in this match. So for the third place match, we have Brazil versus Italy. Brazil will look to go out with a bang and make their fans happy once more before the tournament concludes. I have a feeling Brazil will end the tournament on a high note, beating Italy and clinching third place. So Brazil finishing in third, Italy in fourth. And then the final is Germany versus Argentina. And this would be a really sweet game. Again, my ideal final matchup would be Germany versus Brazil, but that's unlikely to happen based on the way the groups were distributed. But this would still be a very good match. A lot of good players. You know, Lionel Messi is obviously the big player to look out for Argentina. And then Germany, I guess Bastian Schweinsteiger and Mesut Ozil. No one person in Germany is more famous than Lionel Messi, but as a team, they're very strong. And in their last 3 attempts at the World Cup, they were close. Second in 2002, third in 2006 and 2010. And I think Germany will win. Their defense isn't perfect. Marco Rose was ruled out of the tournament. But ultimately, this German team is so freaking awesome, and I can definitely see them getting their hands on the trophy. Heartbreaking for Argentina and Lionel Messi, but at least they made it to the final for the first time since 1990. So those are my complete World Cup predictions. I think Germany's going to win it all. We'll find out in a month from now, or sooner if Germany get knocked out earlier, if I'm right. So, I enjoyed making these predictions, and I'll look forward to hearing what you guys think is going to happen at this World Cup. Whatever happens, I bet it's going to be a great one.